Before the Finnish Trust Network was built, there was a system called Tupas. And Tupas was set up by the banks. Banks already had to go through a strong KYC process in order to know their customers. They already had to issue two-factor authentication systems so that their users could log into online services. So instead of just using that for their own purposes, they realized that's also value for third-party services. Every bank, through a common bank association, they agreed to issue identities in the same electronic format using a proprietary standard. It meant that when your service wanted to connect, for example, an insurance company wanted to find out the identity of a user accessing their service, they needed to connect and make contracts with 9, 10, or 11, or 12 different identity providers. Test with each of those, verify that they're up to date, manage the keys for those services, and basically monitor very many connections and very many contracts. The Finnish Trust Network makes that process much, much easier. The whole industry around identifying people has agreed on a common standard based on standard international identity standards, such as OpenID and SAML2. The format is very clear, the rules are very clear, and there's also a very clear commercial business model. The law dictates when strong authentication is required, and there's a law which says what strong authentication is. Finland was the first country in the world to clearly recognize and specify what a strong authentication is in law. In a digital society, having a strong authentication service is an important part of the digital society. We couldn't do the things that we do every day online without having a service such as the Finnish Trust Network. And Umbisecure fully supports the Finnish Trust Network. We're actively involved in the working groups of the Finnish Trust Network since the very beginning. We contribute recommendations for the formation of standards. We review standard documents, and we work together with both commercial entities and government officials in improving and building that in the future.